Come on
Hey,
in. Come on in,
everybody.
everybody. Come on in for a lovely Chit Chat live tonight.
Yes.
You know, we missed Monday, so we are here on Tuesday. We missed Monday because of President Trump's rally in Mississippi. So come on in. Let's get started for a lovely show because we have some announcements to make, and we just want to keep you updated and informed.
That's right.
So come on in. Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, diamondandsilk.com, Twitter. Come on in. I just love it. I just love it.
This is amazing.
This is okay.
It's amazing,
So
yeah.
listen. Are we up? We have a lot to talk about, though.
Yes, we do.
The caravans and the invaders.
Yes.
The fake news, making up stuff.
Very fake news.
Explaining the difference between asylum seekers and invaders.
Yes.
What the Ninth Circuit Court judge ruled against.
Mm-hmm.
The pros and cons for even having an open border. I mean, we just have a lot to talk about and a lot to touch bases with.
Yes.
So, Silk, listen.
Yeah.
Are we up on all portals?
We are up on our portal.
Okay. Hit it, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. We're your hosts, Diamond and Silk, oh Silk, oh Silk.
Yeah.
Oh Silk, it's been we had a lovely weekend. We had a
Yes.
lovely Thanksgiving. But before we get into all of the shenanigans that's been popping off,
Yes.
tonight, Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. So I want you to head over to diamondandsilk.com, click on Chit Chat Tour to get your tickets, your Chit Chat Tour tickets.
Yes.
For 2019, our theme is Flip it red, keep it red. Okay?
Yeah.
Also, you all, I just want to remind you all that because it is tis the season, the holiday season.
Yes.
Listen, we have some stuff going on diamondandsilk.com store, diamondandsilkstore.com. If you go there, they're giving you 20% off plus free shipping and handling on whatever you buy over there,
Yes.
over $3. So go to diamondandsilkstore.com to go ahead and take advantage of that. Right now.
Right now.
Do that, okay?
And they're going to do that up to Friday.
Up to Friday, okay? You
30th.
have between now and to Friday.
To November the 30th.
So you get 20% off, and you also get free shipping and handling.
That's right.
And I like this little cutie right here. They have this here in the store, and they got some flipping red stuff. They got some
Yes.
bumper stickers. They got some yard signs. And I also heard some more little stuff is coming, so I'm just like, oh, really just
Yes.
all excited
I absolutely
about it.
love those cups right there. They're so pretty.
Aren't they?
The way that they just glow.
Yes, I love it.
Beautiful.
So get that, diamondandsilk.com.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy.
She's telling me,
Well,
she's
said-
telling me that my strap is showing, but this is the way this shirt is made.
It's
This
made
blouse.
sexy like
It's
that.
a
like
little
a zip down
yes,
something?
and I didn't want to zip it down on both sides.
Okay.
So I said I'll cock it up on one side. And
So
she can
she
see my
don't want
burgundy.
your strap to show.
Well, it's showing and it's a
There's
burgundy.
nothing wrong with being sexy every now and then,
Yeah,
Tracy.
it's clean. It's a clean.
It's a
bra.
clean Brazil.
So
Brazil.
okay, so she's telling me, she texts me to let me know. Thank you,
let you
Tracy.
know.
I love Tracy. Okay, you all. Also, don't forget to stay connected at chitchatme.com. Go there, put in your email address,
Yes.
so we can keep you updated and informed. Because
That's right.
hey, a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of stuff is even happening with us, Diamond and Silk.
Oh yes, baby.
And sometimes we just cannot keep up with everything. Okay, so, another thing. Thank you all for all of your well wishes for my birthday. You know, they put it out there.
Yeah.
And so thank you all for everybody for all of the happy birthdays
Yes.
and wishing me so well. I really appreciate that.
It was magnificent.
And we had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
It was
We had a beautiful.
Excuse, Diamond, What all did you print off?
I'll print out all of them. No.
It ain't here.
Did I do the wrong thing? No, I got my stuff. Ain't my stuff right?
Right, yeah, this comes.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
I got my stuff together, yeah.
Get it together.
Okay, and let me go ahead on and give you all some tour dates, okay?
Yes.
So February the 23rd, we're going to be in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
at the Trump International Hotel.
Yes,
Okay?
that's the kickoff.
That's the kickoff for
Yes.
2019.
Yes.
That's why I'm telling you to go get your tickets. Go ahead
your
on.
tickets down.
Get it. And I like to do it. We like to plan. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's why we're planning it, okay?
That's right.
And then on March the 9th, we're going to be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
On April the 13th, we're going to be in Grand Rapids, Michigan. On May the 8th, we're going to be in Mobile, Alabama.
May the 8th.
Is that
I know you.
Oh, May the 18th.
Right.
May the 18th.
18th. Yes. Do you got to get them glasses checked again?
No, I don't.
You know
May
when
the
you get older,
I don't know why I
vision
forgot
gets-
the one and just saw the 8th.
Okay.
May the 18th, that's Mobile, Alabama.
That's right.
And then July 13th, that's Billings, Montana. And then July 20, Palm Desert, California.
That's right.
So go to diamondandsilk.com, click on Chit Chat Tour to go ahead and get your tickets.
Yes, and all of the dates are on a Saturday. Look like everything's on a Saturday.
So that means that you can plan it, you can be there. It's not one of
Yes.
those work days.
That's right.
It's not one of those work days.
That's right.
And then I'll reiterate again about the store. It's 20% off, free shipping and handling. Go to diamondandsilkstore.com and go ahead on and shop away and get prepared.
Shop away, you all.
Get prepared for the holidays.
Yeah,
the holidays,
yes.
you all, because
I can't believe that it's about to go into December.
it's about to go into December.
Yeah, we worked the whole year.
We traveled and we worked
and
the
worked.
whole entire year.
Yeah.
But thank you
But God
all.
has
I
been
love
so
you
good.
all. Tracy said, okay, keep it sexy. Tracy, I'm on the air.
We're on the air, Tracy. So I'm gonna keep it sassy.
Oh my
You
goodness.
better be monitoring that Facebook and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you all. So anyways, you all, so let's get into the nitty gritty. So you all know, first of all, I had a lovely holiday. Yes, I cooked my
Yes.
famous candied yams
Candied
and my
yams.
collard greens.
Greens.
Oh, they were so good. And then Silk handled the turkey and dressing,
Yes.
the macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
Silk, what else you cook, girl?
Banana pudding.
The banana pudding. My other sister handled some rum cake.
Rum cake.
Yeah. I mean, we just had listen, you all, we had a feast and we had a really nice time. I hope you all had a good
Let
Thanksgiving.
me tell you what I did.
What did you do?
So what I had done was made me some coffee with some of that rum cake. It was so soothing.
So I was wondering, why the heck didn't I get no rum cake?
I'm so sorry.
And the reason why I didn't get no rum cake, because y'all had already done took all
I
that.
took it all.
Yeah.
I took everything that was left on the table. I took everything and bagged it up.
Yeah.
And I have one more piece left. And nobody better not touch it.
Okay. See, all right.
Don't
Well, she's
touch my
already
cake.
warning them at the. See, I only got.
I know you looking. Don't touch my cake.
Well, you all, I have a sister that can make the best rum cake. It's
Yes.
just right. It's not too much rum.
That's
because
right.
sometimes they can put too much
Too
rum
much
in.
in
I
it.
can't take it.
Yeah,
I can't,
yeah.
Because I'm not a drinker like that, so I can't all of that.
Well, I'm not a drinker like that either, but that rum cake
was
is
really,
like
really
it's
good.
on and popping. Yes.
So we had a good time.
All
Okay,
right.
you all.
So we're ready to get
yeah.
to it.
So because over the holidays, we found, I think after the holidays, you all, I think it happened on that Sunday, you had the caravans of invaders trying to cross the border. Hundreds of migrants stormed the border trying to get through the fence to throw rocks at Border Patrol agents. And I was taken aback by it all because this clearly, to me, looks like an invasion.
That's
Does it
exactly
not?
what it is. That's an invasion. I mean, migrants or people that is seeking asylum don't come there to throw rocks. I mean, look at them trying to tear down the doggone fence. I mean, all of those people gaining up. You're supposed to stand in line and wait your turn is what you're supposed to do.
Right. And when you go to the ports of entry,
Right.
you're supposed to wait until they can, until they service you, fill out your paperwork. But you
Right.
don't go to the ports of entry acting unseemly.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
It was really ridiculous whenever I saw it. I could not believe that my eyes was seeing what it was seeing because I mean, are you freaking serious?
Well, you know what? As a mother, you don't put your children's life in danger because that's called child endangerment.
That's exactly
and when
what
you,
it's called.
When I'm listening to the left-wing media,
Yeah.
and the left-wing media starts saying stuff like, oh, what did you see what the Border Patrol agents did? They sprayed tear gas and they sprayed it on the children and the mom.
Okay.
And go ahead.
But from my understanding, they deliberately pushed the children and the women and the children in front to make them as human shields.
Okay.
This was something that was deliberate that they did. I mean, they already had it set up. And there was a police officer in Mexico basically telling them, you don't want to do that.
Right.
Don't do that. You can get hurt. What you're dealing with right here, you can really get hurt.
Right.
But they did that. It's like, how the hell you going to come over to my house?
That's true. And just walk
and
up
you
in your house.
Welcome. I didn't invite you, but you come over to my house with your posse and think you just gonna come and walk up in my house.
And just think you're gonna walk up in my house. Well, that's what they tried to do. That's what they tried to do.
That's not
and deliberately pushing women and children in front of in the front to be like human shields.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. You know, and then the people that's sponsoring these people.
Yeah.
If these people don't have money, how did they get here?
Yeah.
If they are running from war-torn countries or countries that are impoverished, impoverished countries, how did they get money to get here?
Exactly.
Because even if I walk from here to California, I got to have some money because I'm going to need food. I'm going to need water.
You're going to have some walking shoes.
I'm going to have something.
You're going to have something.
So how did that happen?
Yes.
You know?
Yes. And then how many people are sponsoring these people by taking them into their homes? Meaning you have all of these people, especially on the left, let them in. You know, I looked at the 5 because our baby Jessie B. Waters on there.
Yeah.
Hey, Jessie.
Hey, Jessie.
And you had Gerardo. On there, and it was like, these are the children, they are, you know, like impoverished, they need, and this and this. I got that, but see, if I needed something, I'm gonna go stand in line to get it. You don't go and take it.
That's right. If I want money, I don't go rob the bank. I go use my bank card.
That's
when
right.
I want a Whopper with cheese, no tomato, extra ketchup, I'm gonna go to Burger King. I'm not gonna go in there and rob them.
That's right.
I'm gonna go in there, stand in line, pay my money to get my burger.
Because they'll let you have it your way.
That's right.
At Burger King.
That's right.
That's right.
So you see how I just gave them a promotion.
Well, I mean, they do have some good Whoppers every time, but I call them gas burgers, girl, because you can't eat too many of those things.
Right.
But you're absolutely positively right. And he was like, don't call them invaders. Well, what the heck do you want us to call them? Because anybody that's just going somewhere and was not invited,
right,
and you don't know what's going to happen, after you get there, you just going and bum rushing the borders.
I can understand Gerardo compassion, but I also wish he would have the same compassion for the Americans that's living in tents, where the children and the mothers are living in tent cities here in the United States. Listen, because people are running because of poverty. Well, there's poverty that still exists here in the United States. For people to make it look like that there is no poverty here, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that.
And then you had the very fake news. They was just making up all of these fake reportings about the Caravan. Now, they have been reporting that the Caravan is coming. All right. President Trump has started setting up what he was going to do. You come here, this is what's going to happen. He's deployed troops down there to go ahead and start doing what? Building a wall made out of barbed wire.
Well, they had to put some stuff up. That's
exactly what he did.
Yes.
To protect America and Americans.
Right. That's right.
That's what's supposed to happen, because if we take and deploy troops to other countries to protect their borders, what is wrong with deploying troops to our borders to protect our country?
That's right.
Didn't Obama do it?
Yes, he did.
Didn't Bush do it? So what's wrong with Trump doing it?
Well, see, but when it's President Trump, they got something to say.
Yeah.
And they want to say that these people are innocent. Well, when I see that you're pushing women and children up to at the front, and you standing at the back so that they can take the ramification of what's going to happen whenever they enter a place illegally.
Right.
No, you have to be a common criminal.
Something's got to be wrong with you.
And if you're running from criminality, why are you committing crimes when you come over here?
Why?
You see what I'm saying?
Why?
This is not an imaginary caravan. This is real. These people tried to come into the country. To try to just
to run amok and take advantage of the loopholes
Right.
that's in our laws that have to be fixed. Where is Congress?
Right.
If we vote Congress into office, why aren't they doing their job?
They're going to have to do their job.
I mean,
they're going to have to do their jobs
Yeah.
and fund the wall.
and so the fake news, they kept out there. They kept running the story that the Caravan is fake. Donald Trump is just making up these lies. There is no truth to it. You even had that Acosta. Is it Acosta? Acosta. You even had him where they are thousands of miles away. They're not going to be climbing the wall. They're not going to be throwing things. And it seemed like everything he said they wasn't going to be doing,
They did.
These individuals did it.
Yeah.
Now today, the fake news is silent as a snake slithering down the back of a donkey. Yes.
Because they are climbing the walls, rushing the border, and throwing rocks.
But where is the very fake news
Oh,
on
well,
this?
see, they're not going to say anything about it.
Yeah.
But what I understand that people have compassion. But what I want people to also understand is that you have people in this country that also needs our compassion. And how do we take care of the world? We cannot. Another thing that I want people to also understand when it comes to these migrants and these caravans, I'm sorry, I call them really illegal aliens.
They are
because
illegal
when you
aliens.
cross our borders illegally like that, you are an illegal alien.
That's exactly what
What I want you all to also understand is that these people also want to come in here and work and take jobs. But they're not just picking fruits. They're not just picking berries.
Or tomatoes.
They are getting into the sectors, into maybe the driving sectors or the construction sectors, and taking over these industries, leaving the American workers either without job or making minimum wage while they're making good money.
But here's the sad thing about it that people don't want to talk about. While they're coming in here to work those jobs under the table to get paid green money,
right?
They are also on welfare where the taxpayer dollars are funding the welfare for them to have free food, housing, and medical.
Right.
Okay. So they're getting all of this, and then they get that green money and they send it back to their hometown. To their country.
Right.
They don't reinvest it back into our system.
And then take a look at this here. Now you have our elderly people in this country that have to figure out how they gonna make ends meet. That worked all of their life, probably get a small Social Security check. I mean, and if they put a little bit for savings, but really not enough to live off of.
Right.
But everybody is concerned about people from other countries, but we're not concerned about the American citizens in this country. And I think it's time for us to be concerned, to be compassionate, to open up our hearts to people, Americans. Right here in this country. And I'm concerned about the immigrants that stood in line and did it the right way. Because when we allow people to come into our country illegally, what does that say to the ones that did it the right way?
That did it the right way. So with them taking and basically throwing rocks and everything, the fake news can only pull one picture.
What is it, girl?
It was just one picture. And it was of this lady with 2 kids. That's the only picture they pulled, and they began to make it seem like it was, oh my God, you took and you put tear gas and on her and.
But wait a minute. First of all, why would you have your daughter? There is no way that I'm gonna walk from here to California with 2 children. Why are you putting your daughters in harm's way?
They could get raped.
Listen, you have 2 daughters. Why are you trying to enter into a place illegally? Why are you? They are accessory to your crime, making them an accessory to your criminality.
That's right.
If you're trying to cross our borders illegally.
That's
Look,
right.
I am I'm the most compassionate girl you'll ever meet. I'm very compassionate, but I'm also a concerned American citizen who was born on this soil, who see other American citizens that's not thriving, that's not coming up, that haven't been able to attain the American dream, that lives in 10 cities. I look at some of these people crossing the border. Some of them are healthier than some of the people that lives on the street of California, healthy than some of the people that live in the hood. They look like they done had 3 meals a day.
Oh my goodness, yes. They certainly have, and a lot of them is male. A
Yeah.
lot of them is men. And so people need to understand what happened at the border is called rules of engagement to prevent massive amount of people from overruling your position.
Oh, that's what they were doing.
Escalation of force. That's right. But this is what our people was doing.
Okay.
The border patrol is what they were doing. It's called rule of engagement. Okay. Now under Obama.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they didn't pull out no guns and start shooting.
That's right.
folks.
They pulled out tear gas.
They pulled out the last thing.
Right.
That's right. But under Obama, at least once a month, tear gas was used at the border by Border Patrol.
Right.
26 times in 2012, 27 times in 2013, 29 times in
I think that's 2016.
Okay, 16, 17.
Or 17.
Okay.
I think 16. It was 16.
16. Okay. Pepper sprayed 151 times in 2012. This here is what you use as a humane method instead of using deadly force to prevent people from crossing the border.
Right.
Border Patrol under Obama didn't shoot anyone, but they did what they had to do so that they can control the border.
So if Obama and his administration can control the border using tear gas,
right,
where was the left? Where was the very fake news?
Right.
Where was the outcry from people on the left saying, whoa,
right,
Obama is using tear gas
right,
at the border. Hey, the left didn't cry out about that.
Right.
But as soon as President Trump tried to uphold the law
and do it
to make sure that we are kept safe here in America,
right,
you have everybody on the left saying he shouldn't have used this. Well, what the hell do you want them to use?
And then I looked at even Juan Williams today on the 5. You know, our baby Jesse is there. Hey, Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's wanting to basically, it's like they want to blame Trump.
Mm-hmm.
For what's going on at the border now.
How you gonna blame Trump for what's going on at the border? He didn't call over there to Central America and tell them folks to come here. He told them, don't come.
Right.
Do not come thinking you're gonna cross our borders illegally. And if you're seeking asylum, go to the ports of entry.
That's right. And what people fail to realize is that the children in cages was also did under Obama. That's who put a lot of these measures was put in place.
Right.
Thanks to Obama.
Right.
And a lot of people want to blame Trump. It's like it's easier to just put it off on Trump. A lot of these rules that our president are enforcing are rules that is our immigration rules. If Congress wants to change these rules, then Congress needs to get off of their high horses, get in there and legislate so that we can get some immigration policies.
That's right.
Here is what they need to do.
And they're going to have to fund the wall. Something's going to have to be built because this is very dangerous. You wouldn't let nobody walk up in your house.
Right.
But see, I wonder why don't Democrats want troops at that border?
Oh, well, that's probably why they don't want the troops at the border. Because if the troops is not there to even support the border patrol, these people could just run amok. They could just run into our country. All they have to do is step one toe, a baby toe, across that line. Now they have rights in our country. And what I don't understand how that law is even there, how that measure is even put.
Well, you can tell that was probably put in place allegedly. We'll say allegedly because in case I ain't got this right. Was it Feinstein?
Feinstein.
Did she help create that right there?
I believe that she did.
And some more of them Democrats.
That's right. That's right. And people need to also understand that being poor is not a reason for seeking an asylum.
It is not a reason for seeking an asylum. If you are running from war or if like the government is threatening you or to kill you or something like that, those are the reasons to seek asylum, not because you are poor. We have poor people in the United States. I know they make it look all gravy, but it's people, Americans that suffer here.
That suffers here. We have Americans that's seeking some kind of asylum every single day. While they're living in the streets without running water.
That's right.
They're living in tents.
Right.
They don't even have an address to be able to get public assistance.
Right. Do
you see what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't. So I always say charity starts at home.
That's right.
Not abroad. We got to take care of our home first. It's time to start doing that.
That's right. I agree.
And so now, after our president has made a bold move, the migrants and illegal aliens or whatever you want to call them, They are deporting themselves back to their own country.
Great.
And I suggest that whenever they get back to their own country, they fight for those rights in their own country.
That's right. And those same rocks that you throwing at our Border Patrol agents, I'm not going to tell you to throw those rocks at your own people,
right?
But you should stand up to them, because I find it appalling, and it's really sad that we send millions and millions of dollars over there to these poor countries.
Yes.
And what's happening to the money?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
There should be economic opportunity for Central America,
right,
and places like that, so that they won't have to cross our borders illegally. And we're not saying you can't come. What we're saying is that you get in line and wait your turn.
That's right.
And if you're seeking asylum, you go to the ports of entry is what we're saying.
Right.
Now, there's a difference between asylum seekers and invaders.
Yes.
You know, there is a huge difference. And I think we touched on that.
Yeah, go ahead and read that definition.
Well, seeking asylum means someone is asking for political protection from another country because they cannot return to their own country. An asylum seeker must prove they face persecution in their home country due to race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group or political opinion.
That's right.
Not because you poor.
Right.
That's not
because
it's
you're
not
poor.
Because you're poor. It's not because you want a better job.
Right.
That's not why you come over here and seek asylum.
Exactly. But there's a process that you have to go through.
You have to go through.
And people want to overlook the process.
Right. And if you are seeking asylum, you are supposed to stop at the first place that offer help.
That's right.
If you get into a car accident and it's a life or death, will you pass the first two hospitals to get to the next hospital? You're going to go to the first place for what?
Hospital.
For help.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
so
right.
you have to do it the right way.
Right.
You do.
That's
you do.
right.
Because you don't. Go ahead, girl.
And real quick, you know, invaders. Invaders are a person or a group that invades a country, region, or other place. The synonyms for that is attackers, aggressors, raiders, occupiers, or intruders.
So as far as I'm concerned, if they were invading our country by trying to enter it and trying to throw rocks at the Border Patrol agents, they were attackers, aggressors, raiders, occupiers, and intruders.
That's exactly what they are. This is what Gerardo, this is the definition of what I just showed earlier, what we showed earlier, those people trying to get across the border by entering our borders forcefully, okay, without permission.
Right.
That's what you call an invader.
Wow.
People need to understand the definition.
Well, I want to give Gerardo the benefit of the doubt. But I also want Gerardo, I understand his compassion, but also have that same compassion for Americans here, because we have Black, Hispanic, Asian, white Americans that are living in tents. In California, defecating in the streets.
Chicago.
And I don't ever hear Gerardo say anything about those. I don't hear you crying about those Americans.
And I don't hear him talking about sponsoring any of them and letting them in his house.
That's right, because he was on the boat doing Thanksgiving. I don't see you putting none of them on the boat with you.
I don't see you doing none of that. I don't see you doing none of that.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, I don't know what time is. It's time to go to break. So when we come back, you all, we will pick it back up with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat. We'll be right back.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I know that you all have been having problems with these social medias not getting our notification. You can't find us. You're getting booted off whenever you watch a video. So here's what I want you to do.
Listen up.
Go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat. Yes, we back, baby.
That's right.
With Chit Chat at diamondandsilk.com. So if you can't view it on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, then go on over there to our website.
That's right.
diamondandsilk.com.
Because you know they're coming for us, right? Oh, girl.
Go, 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 go. Hey, y'all, go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Live. Diamondandsilk.com. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, go. Y'all ain't got nothing on us.
Nothing.
Forget you, YouTube. Get out the way. Diamondandsilk.com. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Do you want to see Diamond and Silk keep this thing going? I mean, keep this here thing moving?
Really?
Well, go to our website, diamondandsilk.com, and contribute. right there, diamondandsilk.com. You can make all of your contributions right there on our website, diamondandsilk.com. So we can keep this party moving on and on and on and on to the break of dawn. On and on and on and on. Like hot butter popcorn. Just on and on and on. That's diamondandsilk.com.
So, Diamond, I am just so excited about the First Step Act that is being implemented with prison reforms. And what I'm most excited about is the fact that we have a President Donald J. Trump, that wants to sign this into law.
You may not have a family member in prison,
right?
But if a prisoner get out and he don't have the tools that he need to be successful, he may come and break in your house.
That's right.
Or he may commit another crime, and it may affect you and your family. You have to understand that most families are severely impacted by a loved one going to prison. And when they get out, sometimes they're not able to re-enter into society.
That's right.
Where they can make it on their own. And so this should be a bipartisan effort on both sides of the aisle, where people are coming to the table. Let's get this signed into law. So that's why we need you to sign up for conservative justice reform. Hey y'all, join us for Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are back.
Yes.
Okay, so let me just ask the question. Why do illegal aliens break our laws to come here to the USA, you all?
Yes.
Because you got to be getting some kind of kickback from doing this. You just ain't going to walk to another country.
Walk to another country, yeah.
Without some payoff.
Right.
First thing you all, welfare.
Yep.
Because we give it out so generously.
Yes.
We just give it to people, okay?
Yes.
We just give it to people. They want them a little welfare. We can come here and sit on welfare, okay?
Yep. And that's free medical.
Free medical, free food, free housing. Even sanctuary cities.
We give them, yes.
We give them that, Some of them work under the table for low wages without paying taxes.
Yep.
They get paid in cash.
They get paid in
They
cash.
get paid in cash.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
and
right.
if you want to stop them from coming here, then you have to remove the reasons why they gonna come here.
That's right.
You have to remove it.
Simple as that.
And please stop telling me again that these people are just out here wanting to pick berries and cherries. That is not true.
That's not
true.
true.
They want to get into the main heart of businesses, of different sectors, so that they can dominate.
Yes.
It's what it is. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
And then they use U.S. taxpayers.
Our taxpayers
Pay for all tax dollars. Pay for all of this here for illegal aliens.
That's right.
That's what's happening.
Our tax dollars.
But why isn't that tax money being funded to Americans, our veterans, and to the people that's in tent cities?
That's right.
And it's time for everybody to wake up. It's just time for people to wake up.
Yeah.
And you know this here North Circuit Court judge who was appointed by Obama. First of all, let's go back to Obama. So they want to make it look like that Donald Trump is, he's doing this and he's doing this.
Right.
But Obama said, you all, back when he was in office, this is what he said. We are a generous and welcoming people here in the U.S.
Yep.
But those who entered the country illegally and those who employ them disrespect the rule of law.
Yep.
And they are showing disregard for those who are following the law.
Yep.
We simply cannot allow people to pour into the U.S. undetected, undocumented, unchecked, and circumventing the line of people who are waiting patiently, diligently, and lawfully to become immigrants in this country.
That's right.
Americans are right to demand better border security and better enforcement of the immigration law.
That's right.
Now, Obama said that, you all, when he was in office.
That's
so
what he
because
said.
President Trump is trying to follow the law, uphold the law by keeping Americans safe, you got people like this Ninth Circuit Court judge who's supposed to follow the rule of law, and he's just being biased.
That's right.
He's going off of biased opinion.
Yep.
His job is not to legislate from the bench,
That's right.
but to follow the law from the bench.
It's not to legislate or opinionate.
That's right.
It's to follow the law.
That's right. That's right.
And I thought the Constitution was for Americans. To protect Americans.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I don't understand that every time our president tried to do something to protect Americans and to protect our country, they always follow up and go to the Ninth Circuit Court. Go before that particular court. And somebody want to say there's no such thing as Obama judges. Oh, yes, there is.
Yep. This here judge was an Obama judge.
That's right.
This judge was picked by Obama.
Yes.
And the mere fact that they're trying to railroad the president's agenda
Yes.
and undermine the American people,
Yes.
because most Americans, if you are sane, you want security.
That's right.
You want to be secure in America.
Exactly.
And we need to know who's walking amongst us. We
That's
need
right.
to know that.
So how is it that a person can cross the border illegally, which is a crime when they do it, right?
Yes.
Yet be given rights. Okay? But when an American person do something illegally, commit a crime, do their time, get out of jail, half of them can't even get their rights back because they have a felony against their records.
Wow. Interesting.
And they are Americans.
Right.
But somebody that's illegal that committed a crime when they cross that border illegally get rights. I don't understand.
They
that
give them some
BS
right, and they
right
show
there.
give them some.
I don't understand.
Well, I wonder, will Camilla Harris,
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, Elijah Cummings, Chuck Schumer, and the Ninth Circuit judge sponsor illegal aliens into their homes? Open up your homes. Open up those picket fences.
Yeah. Let 'em
Open
in.
up your houses and let them into your home.
Let 'em in.
And what I don't understand, Silk, especially people like Camilla Harris and the Maxine Waters and the Elijah Cummings, you know, keeping those borders open like that and allowing illegal aliens to run amok in here to drive down wages, it's going to affect Black people and it's going to affect their jobs first.
Oh, well,
you know that.
Go to the city the district that they represent. You see a lot of Black people homeless.
Right.
In the district that they represent.
And how are you helping? The pros and cons of having an open border? The simple thing is this here. Close the borders.
Close the border. And instead of using tax dollars to fund illegals, use our tax dollars to fund the doggone wall.
That's right.
Even if it's made out of barbed wire.
Well, we need a wall, and we need Congress to act.
But you know what? We got to do what we got to do.
Right.
If that got to be a temporary fix. Because somebody had a video out there of these people just coming, just running over here. They was in their car. Do you know somebody could have jumped in somebody's car and could have killed them?
Well, here is what I don't
anything?
understand. If y'all can remember, who was it in office? Remember when there was a group of Haitians?
Yes. I think that was
Clinton?
Bush.
Was that Bush or Clinton? One of them. Was it Bush?
I think it was Clinton or Bush.
But whenever those Haitians came over here, those Haitians had to leave right away.
They had to leave right away.
Remember they came in by boat.
It might have been Clinton.
And they crossed over into, was it Miami? You
Out
seen
in the
them all
ocean.
out there in the yard, in the streets.
Yes.
Can you remember that? Was it Bush or Clinton? It was one of them. And they sent them all. They had to all go back.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't understand, where was the outcry then?
Yeah.
And the deal is, it's America first. You have to take care of the American people first.
Yeah.
But I don't know who it was. I can't
look
remember.
that up.
Okay, I can't remember.
Maybe something will come up there.
Okay.
Somebody will tell us.
Okay. But here's
right
the
there.
deal, you all. If we stop funding illegal aliens,
Yeah.
that money can be used to fund the wall.
To fund the wall. That's right.
So people keep saying, Diamond and Silk, please start a GoFundMe. Please start a GoFundMe. But we have taxpayers' dollars that we pay.
If
they take and they prioritize that money,
yeah.
and stop trying to get their kickback fatty wax.
Right.
Stop trying to set up sanctuary cities.
Right.
And do all of this other stuff. We have money to fund the wall.
That's right.
We will have
and
money.
then a lot of people be like, well, I thought President Trump said Mexico going to pay for it. I thought he said he's going to pay for it. But this is how Mexico will pay for it. Then, after the wall is built, when people from Mexico cross the border, they have to now pay a fee.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And if they have to pay that fee would then be what is called a reimbursement back into the U.S. Treasury.
Right.
Okay? And that's how Mexico involuntarily pays for the wall.
Okay.
At the end of the day, they still paying for the wall.
They gonna pay for it. They gonna pay for it.
And okay, real quick, according
ahead,
to FAIR, okay, which is the Federations for American Immigration Reform, as of 9/27/2017. So that's September 27, 2017.
Right.
At the federal, state, and local levels, taxpayers shelled out approximately $134.9 billion with a B. Dollars to cover the costs incurred by the presence of more than 12.5 million illegal aliens.
Whoa.
Okay?
Whoa.
And about 4.2 million citizen children of illegal aliens. That amounts to a tax burden, okay,
right,
of approximately $8,075 per illegal alien family member, and a total of $115,894,597,664.
That's a lot of money.
The total cost of illegal immigration to U.S. taxpayers is both staggering and crippling. In 2013, FAIR estimated that the total cost to be approximately $113 billion. That was in 2013. What I just gave you was in 2017. So that means in under 4 years, the cost has risen nearly $3 billion.
And y'all tell me we didn't got no money to build a wall?
What?
But if you stop all of this foolishness, the wall can go up.
Let me break it down.
Go ahead, break it on down. Break it down.
Our president is asking for $5 billion to build a wall. The other approximately $110 billion, $894,597,664 can be saved to go into helping the homeless, the veterans, homeless veterans, the elderly, and so many other things that will benefit real and legal American citizens. This money can even be used to pay down the deficit.
But let me tell you, it just dropped in my spirit what's going on. Evidently, there are members of Congress that's getting kickback, patty wax, give a dog a bone. From our borders being open. I don't know if it's your lobbyists, your donors. Somebody is getting something to create this here chaos and this foolishness at the border like this here. If you why would you want that wide open? Why wouldn't you want to save money? Why wouldn't you want to pay down the debt?
That's right. And the president is doing everything he can to try to build a wall. You know, he ran whenever he was running for president on building the wall. But when you have Democrats that don't want the wall and swamp Republicans that pushes against his agenda, it's like he's fighting in quicksand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why I get pissed off when I hear people that's supposed to be on his side saying negative things. He's doing the best that he can.
Yes.
But if you gonna vote in a Congress that don't want to do nothing, if you gonna keep going on with swamp dwellers that don't want to do nothing for the American people and continue want to have their palms greased and their pockets fat, then what do? So you got to call that foolishness out.
It's starting to feel like it's all been a con game since I've been born.
Oh yeah.
Since I've been born.
Oh yeah. I
mean, we go through the same BS.
Right.
Every time someone gets in office, someone else, the other side, kicks back against it.
Right.
It continues to flip flop. Nothing ever gets did. The American people get basically robbed with our tax dollars, us paying taxes, and nothing never gets done.
Nothing ever gets done.
And no, it do not.
Well, speaking of never gets done, Hillary Clinton never gets done. Now she's concerned about closing the border in Europe.
Lord.
Clinton suggested that immigration was inflaming voters and contributing to the election of Donald Trump and Britain's vote to leave the EU. She quotes, "I think Europe needs to get a handle on migration because that is what lit the flame," Clinton said, speaking as parts of a series of interviews.
So what's basically happening here? You have Clinton that is concerned about Europe's border, but not giving 2 red cents or a silver nickel about American border.
No, she don't care about American.
So how is she gonna sit and tell somebody else what they need to do, and she ain't being partaker of it herself in her own house?
Well, then she's so worried about how Donald Trump got elected. So what you're doing is stop painting people that voted for Donald Trump as if we're some kind of plague and boxing us in as if we're something that we're not.
Right.
Is what because look, she's suggesting that because of the immigration, whoever's migrating there, they like this here this here right wing stuff or whatever. I don't know what the heck she's suggesting. And they may want to vote for people like Donald Trump.
But see, when I think about it, she probably want Europe to close their border so more people can come to American border and they'll eventually vote for. Because see, there's a lot of people, these Democrats, they do not have the human support that they want us to think.
Oh no, they don't.
They have.
They don't have.
They don't have that.
No,
That's why they use illegals and illegal votes, in order to get elected.
That's right.
And I'm gonna say allegedly because I'm not there whenever they doing it, but I know they doing it.
Right.
You can't tell me they not doing
it.
All of these people. Just look at the different elections that just went on. The Democrats won a lot of the seats in the House by a few hundred votes. Everything was so close.
Yeah, almost too close to call.
What were you doing behind the scenes?
Well, when you give homeless people $1 and tell them to sign a ballot, I see how you can take California.
Right.
When you taking and you just pushing provisional ballots through without them being verified, allegedly. I see how they can go. I see how they can be.
Yes.
When you taking, you fill out ballots. Don't nobody see you, and you just put some kind of signature on and push that through.
That's right.
I can say allegedly.
When you have thousands of people mail ballots back in.
Yeah.
Yes, with no verification.
Right.
You allow unverified ballots to be put in with verified ballots. And you think we don't see this with all 8 of our eyes?
We see it.
I even see it with my bad eye.
All right.
Yes. And now the Democrats want us to believe that suburban women voted for them.
I don't believe that because I looked at the rally in Mississippi. That rally looked like it was full of women.
That's right. And why in the world would suburban women want to vote for a party that's going to take money out of their households by raising their taxes?
Nobody would want.
Nobody want that. Nobody. And I'm entitled to my opinion.
Oh, it's your opinion.
But I think that this is a ploy to get prepared for the cover-up for 2020. They want us to think that suburban women is just turning against Trump and just leaving the Republican Party and just going to Democrat for socialism. Please,
don't nobody like this socialistic ideas. That's something I do not believe at all.
That's right.
I do not believe at all.
That's right.
Well, speaking of what I can't believe is that they had went on ahead and passed this prison reform First of all, where are the black people? Now, we know it already passed in the House and it's gone to the Senate. So we need Mitch McConnell to make a move on this, bring this to the floor.
Right.
But we're the black leaders, the black activists, the black Congress, the CBC on prison reform. You know, often, I mean, for years they've been protesting and demonstrating.
Yes.
Where's Colin Kaepernick and the football players and the NFL
and
players?
The Black Lives Matter.
And where are you all on prison reform
Al
here?
Sharpton, Jesse Jackson,
where are you all
Rainbow
at?
Coalition, CBC, where you at?
Everybody is very quiet on this issue, but this issue is going to severely... Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
You're right. It's going to severely help people.
Right.
But like somebody said, this is only going to help a person if they're in federal prison.
Okay.
So if you think that this is going to only help a person that's in a federal prison, this is called the First Step Act.
Right.
This is the first step in the right direction.
In the right direction.
So imagine if this goes perfectly well for individuals that's in a federal prison, okay? And a federal prison is higher than a state prison.
Right.
All right? Don't you think that would trickle down?
Absolutely.
And if the black people that we just called out had a problem with this, why didn't they come to the table to try to solve this or talk about this?
But they were at the table when Bill Clinton signed that crime bill into law.
Yes, they
went along with that.
Yes, they did.
So people are getting rich to house inmates in these prisons.
Right.
So now that we are all in the mix of politics,
right?
And now we can see
yes
that whenever Bill Clinton signed that crime bill into law,
yes,
you know that they were taking money from private prisons now.
Right.
I'll say allegedly.
We'll say allegedly.
If they were taking money from private prisons,
yeah,
then he had to sign something into law to fill the prison.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
but
right.
What I find appalling is that black people come to the table
yes,
to have people locked up under this crime bill.
Right.
But you don't want to come to the table when it comes to this here second chance.
That's right.
The First Step Act, giving people a second chance on prison reform.
You know why?
Why, girl?
Because people make money off of the bodies,
right,
and not off of the empty cells.
That's right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Because if these black people come to the table, okay, and say, all right, we want to get rid of the prison reform, you have lobbyists, what I call puppet masters, that's throwing money at these different congressmen and congresswomen.
Kickback, paddywhack.
And saying, vote against it. Vote against it, because we got to keep these prison cells filled.
Right.
Because as long as there's a body in there, we make money off of it.
That's right.
Okay? If it's an empty cell, then we don't make no money off of it. It's a racketeering.
So that's big business.
Right.
That's money.
Right.
And so somebody money gonna start looking funny.
Right.
Once people get to come out and they get a second chance at life,
right,
they won't end up back in there.
Prison.
So how we gonna feel that?
So that's why the system put it in place. That's why it's put in place that, all right, you go to prison, you get out of prison, you can't get a job, you can't get a means of living, anything, no housing, you can't get no education, because you can't get no government grant, because you have a felon, and so now you do what? You do what you can to survive. You feel less than, and you find yourself back in prison.
Right.
Well, these black Democrats that help put you there.
That's right, because they signed off on this crime bill.
On it. They don't care about you being there.
Clinton had to sign this crime bill into law. So it was at the House.
Yep.
The House had to get it, and then the Senate had to get it. They passed this here
they passed
here.
It.
And it was black Democrats that was on board with this here crime bill.
With this 3-strike stuff. That's right. So they know if we let Roscoe out, we not gonna make no money off of him.
Everybody.
And it's been like this.
And I don't care what side of the aisle you on. If you are an American, I'm quite sure you know somebody, know of somebody that has been severely impacted by our justice system and by our prison system. And I think that this is the right step in the right direction. I think that Mitch McConnell should bring this to the floor so that they can go ahead and get this passed. And let's keep this here thing to moving. I really, 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 really do. Well, speaking of keeping moving,
Oh.
Bernie Sanders said that he is the best candidate to beat Trump. What he gonna run on again? Feel the burn?
How he gonna beat him? He looked like he's been.
He
in the
looked like
Civil War.
he been beaten up. He been beat up in the Civil War.
Look like he's still stuck in the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
I
think he'll be about 79. No,
I think 79. I think is what I heard.
Listen,
but the deal is, we're not interested in a socialist country.
Once danger start falling on your clothes like that,
or your skin running away from you.
Oh, yes, that's a wrap. Nope. Listen, and you know what? Okay. When do some of these people want to just let go of power?
Oh, no. See, that's why they try to silence Diamond and Silk, because we're breaking too much stuff down.
Yeah.
The longer they're there, the more money they make.
Go sit your old ass down. You about 80 years old talking about being the president. It's an absolute unequivocally no.
Yep.
You got burned by Clinton, but you made out really good.
Really rich.
Yeah, because I heard there was another house involved.
Yeah.
I think he had a car with the top back, girl.
A convertible.
A convertible is what I heard. We can say allegedly, just in case I heard it wrong.
And let me show you another way how they scheming off the top. How the Democrats want to scheme off the top. They want to raise minimum wage to be $15 across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, as a worker, the more you make, the more the government takes.
Right.
That's how they take more money from you.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not interested in Bernie Sanders being no president. The only thing I'm interested in Bernie Sanders is going somewhere and using Head and Shoulders to get all that dandruff off your clothes.
Just go retire.
Yeah, I don't see you being no president. That's too old. When you get 80 years old, go chill.
Yes.
Go somewhere and sit down and chill. Don't nobody need. I don't want to hear your thoughts. I don't hear what something could be tinkering. Listen, some people can be in their right, elegant mind at the ripe age of age.
We understand that,
but I don't need you. I don't need old ideas. We need new ideas,
right.
And I don't need no socialist ideas. Because if you almost 80 and you don't realize that don't work, we sure don't need you working for us. We don't need you being no president around here.
Understand that, people. If you have the same old ideas, I don't care if you're 40 years old with the same old ideas, I'm not interested.
We're not.
No.
He about 80 and he don't even realize that socialism does not work, but you want to run for president and push that fusion. Now, who gonna pay for that? Y'all already complaining about the deficit. We don't have no money to fund the wall. But now you want us to pay for all this other stuff? How that's gonna get paid for?
Because you're not going to pay for it.
Let me calm myself down.
Okay.
Girl, the show is almost over.
The show is over. So let's go ahead on it.
Listen, you all. First of all, let me go ahead on and make this announcement. If you haven't heard, we are so excited to be joining Fox Nation. And we will keep you all updated and informed.
Yes.
It hit news yesterday. It was all over these blogs. We made almost everything. The New York Times, everywhere.
Yes.
And we will keep you all updated and informed. People saying don't let people change you. They not. This is who we are.
This is who we are,
and we're not changing.
Yeah.
Listen, we are staunch supporters for our president.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to change. We're not leaving you all. We're just joining another platform. Because here is the deal, you all.
Yes.
When you plant a seed and you water the seed, the seed will grow.
It grows.
Okay? And if it grow, it may grow and it may grow and it may grow.
Right.
It's not meant for you to stay in one place forever.
That's
Nothing is meant that if it was meant for me to stay in one place forever, then I would have been still sucking on my thumb.
Oh, Lord.
As a little baby.
But
then Silk said, don't suck your thumb, suck your baby finger. That's what I did. But you see what I'm saying?
But you're right.
But we grow.
Yes.
Everybody grows. So I don't want to hear no Diamond and Silk, don't let them change you. Oh, you leaving us. We're not leaving you all.
Yes.
But we do want you to join us on Fox Nation.
Yes.
And we will keep everybody updated and informed.
And I am so honored that our fans get to go where we grow.
That's right. You all been with us from the beginning, a lot of you all.
Yes.
You all know how it started.
Yes.
It started with just a little iPad. So I'm just, and that was back in 2015.
That's right.
And now here it is 2018. And I'm just like, wow.
It's amazing.
So thank you all. I love you all. We will keep you all updated and informed. Don't forget to go get your Chit Chat tour tickets at diamondandsilk.com.
Yeah.
And also, don't forget to visit the Diamond and Silk store, diamondandsilkstore.com. 20% off everything in the store over $3 plus free shipping and handling. Okay?
Yes,
So go get your stuff. Listen, don't forget every day we pray
Yes.
at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We pray for this country. We pray for you, ourselves, our family. We pray
Yes.
for our president. Okay, we know that prayer changes things.
Amen.
All right?
Yes.
Okay, are we ready for this here to close us out?
Yes.
So listen, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to
So
you.
in the meantime, in between time, we will see you next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.